right, hello wine drinking people. We're back with more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and along with the wines from Chris Benziger, we had a great small producer in the store from Paso Robles. Vina Robles is the name of the winery, and this is the second time Marc Laderriere has been in the store, and he also helped us out with our pairings event. These guys showed both the white 4 and the red 4 at this event, and people really like these wines, these rhone style blends. Well, I would call the white more of a train wreck blend because these grapes you never see put together. Viognier, Vermentino, Verdelho, and Sauvignon Blanc. A bit of oak to this wine and some batonnage also. All estate bottled fruit. They only use 20% of the fruit that they grow. This winery is owned by 2 Swiss guys, and so you get the fruit from California, but you also get a more restrained style because of their European taste and a lovely freshness in all of these wines. And let me tell you, an incredible value. This is a train wreck white that actually works for me. You really notice the Sauvignon Blanc in the blend when it starts to warm up, that grassiness, that herbaceousness starting to show out. Some lovely white flowers, some perfumey spice to the pear and apple fruit here. A good amount of that tree fruit showing on the palate. Some pretty floral notes and a lovely savoriness, saltiness coming through on the finish. Cleaning everything up. What an excellent bottle of wine for $15 and change. That's right, I bought everything on the sheet here. Marc, he made us a good deal, and like I said, man, he's helping us promote the wines through pouring them at some of our big events. And he's going to be back this year, he promised, at, well, either Taste of the Nation or at our pairings event or at Symphony of the Americas, or maybe all three, depending on how much of these wines we actually sell. The only thing that this package is missing is some pizzazz. Vina Robles. Red 4, white 4. Not very exciting wines. I think they actually do have a label that's got a golfer on it because 4 is the only thing I could think of when thinking of what these names refer to. But the Vina Robles Red is a blend of Petite Syrah, Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre, and this is what they do very well in Paso Robles, these Rhone varietals, along with Cabernet Sauvignon. This wine's got deep, dark fruit on the tongue, blackberry, dark cherry, liqueur-like fruit, almost really intense, some molasses, dark tobacco spice, cocoa, really nice nuance showing in this wine also. Big and chewy on the palate, that lovely blackberry jammy fruit showing, but a nice savory finish, cleaning things up again here and just echoing that spice through the finish. Really nice and fresh and exotic. Excellent. Both of these white and reds for $15 and change. 2 of the best values I've had this year if you like Rhone-style wines. All right, the Cabernet Sauvignon, another thing that we know they do very well here. This wine's got a little Petite Verdot and Tannat. Well, they got 7 acres of Tannat, you know, one of the things that they think does very well there. And, man, this 2009, a really nice bottle of wine. 2010 and 2011, cold, rainy, and not going to be quite as good as I mentioned before, like in Napa. You want to stock up on '09, a very good vintage in the South as well, a little warmer style. 2012, however, was a big harvest, so good things to come. That's how Mother Nature kind of makes up for the bad harvest. They give us a really good one right after that. So this is currant dark cherry fruit, some sweet cocoa and tobacco spice showing here. Really forward and seductive style of Cabernet. You get that in Paso Robles. The Cabernets are more forward, very drinkable on release, but you do get some more structure in this wine. One of the things you get from Cabernet Sauvignon, some of that earth and tobacco and dark cocoa spice showing through on the finish. A very good bottle of wine for $19 and change, under 20 bucks. Harder to find Cabernet from California at $20. It's really good. The Petite Syrah, man, a little standout here also. This is a little monster. A dark blackberry and blueberry fruit, dark chocolate espresso, really rich and seductive bouquet. Some figs and candied fruit here as well. Really big and spicy on the palate as well. Following through with some big tannins, that dark blackberry, blueberry jam fruit, and a host of spices, but still maintaining some nice freshness, even though a really big wine. Excellent juice at $23 and change. And then the big boy, the Syrah, which I don't know about the name here again, folks, man. We got to come up with some better names here. The Dark Horse and something mysterious, you know. The Phantom. I don't know. I think one of those are already taken, but still, you guys call me up. I'll consult with you on a free basis just for a new name for these wines, because I think the wines are stunning. And we really don't care about packaging and names here at the Wine Watch, because we hand sell the wines. But for everybody else that doesn't have as knowledgeable a staff as we do here, I recommend some new names and packaging for these wines. This has got a little bit of Petite Syrah on the blend. 15.5% alcohol, weighing in hefty weight here. Dark cherry liqueur-like fruit. Lots of brown sugar, dark spices, sweet tobacco in this wine. A big and chewy wine on the palate. This wine is really ripe and around. A firm hand of acidity, though, holding everything together. That spice and nuance coming through on the finish. Really concentrated and rich. This is most excellent juice, man. One of the best wines that I've had this year from anywhere at $33 and change. Some excellent juice. Check it out. I put some information here about Vina Robles. Also, I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.